Greg, I think now is when we really see the value of depth as teams prepare for the playoffs.
It always helps when you can spread out your minutes. And stars from being overworked and diminish the risk of injury.
Look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Quentin Grimes. George is out there with MP. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Maxey in his point guard. Drops in the tray.
And coaches love to see this kind of ball movement, especially when it's triggered by young players like MP.
Back to Pritchard. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Philadelphia. It's a three-point game. Back to MP. The 76ers, another three.
And being able to...
15 secondes, elles sont passées. J'ai envie de voir si ça marche. Ouais, c'est bon. Ouais, il est sale en plus. Regarde. Ah, ça c'est trop bien.
Spot up for that
Parce que c'est automatique.
Really a skill MP has improved.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Now, here's MP.
Oh là là, mais attends, je suis trop fort. T'as vu?
T'es en live?
Ouais. Get, mais attends, get. Get. Sur sa tête à tatou.
They fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start for them.
Another young rising player in this league who's learning as he goes along is Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, he continues to get more responsibility on his plate, and I think as he starts to embrace that leadership role a little bit more, become more vocal, I think then you're going to start to see Philly really do some great things.
Yeah, maturing before our eyes. So it's Boston now, after Paul George getting his three to go. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
Tu vois ce que ça fait du coup, quoi?
Boston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Down low, Tatum, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that's an explosive move to the rim right there. Teammates are just loving that one.
They sure are, GA. He was soaring.
Tu vois les moments, c'est les contres qu'on veut. Ça tu skips. Et ça, ce moment, ouais, comme ça, tac. Ça tu fais, ok. Ça fait trop à la
shooting the lights out from distance here early.
No, Celtics have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Back to Pritchard. Brown outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. The three from Tatum. That one's rebounded by Embiid. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Miami got the job done. He picked up 38 points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him. He delivered.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Here's George. After the basket by Boston. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Sam Hauser's checked in for the Celtics. And Fernie Simons comes in for Pritchard. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Oubre comes in for George. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Quentin Grimes. And Jared McCain subbed in for Maxey.
And right now, Anthony Simons is just brimming with confidence.
Pass to Drummond, back to MP. Here's Edgecombe. And here's MP for three. Another miss by MP. Simons against McCain. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Go to the line for one.
And how about Tatum there using his muscle, easily absorbing the contact and still able to knock down the shot.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Garza's checked in, and Derek White subbed in for Sam Hauser. And the 76ers also making a change. Bonus checked in. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to MP. Pass to Oubre. Pocket forward and taken away by Brown. There's Tatum, and he hits it to tie the game up. Tatum's got 8.
Oh, the control Tatum plays with is just mesmerizing.
76ers have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him.
No, c'est bon.
And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. And so, MV will bring it up for Philadelphia. For just the 4th time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
Over the course of his career, being able to consistently score on the inside will pay off big for MP.
The 3 from Tatum. Tatum with another miss. MP has been leading the charge for Philadelphia. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And this has been a fairly close game. Something every scout liked about B.J. Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Sam Hauser is out there with Tatum, and it's Pritchard in at the point.
Green
That's
Giant.
the Boston
Five.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Celtics trail by 9. Brown outside. There's the pick. Takes the 3. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who has a report on MP.
Well, MP will have a special guest in attendance tonight, his mentor, Dion Benjamin. Benjamin is a skills trainer who has long hosted a legendary open run, which MP took part of, consequently landing him a spot in the club league circuit. MP said, I owe Dion a lot. Knowing that tonight gives me that extra edge to put on a show. Sounds like we're in for a fun one, guys.
Yep, he loves his mentor. Gratitude and appreciation on display. The state of mind. Thanks.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And they double up MP. Pass to Embiid. The 3 from George.
No.
And Boston with the rebound. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And really a blowout win like that against a team a lot of people feel is one of the elites shows you the potential this group has.
Fires the 3. Back to MP. The 76ers again can't hit it. Here's Simon. And the slam dunk by Simon.
Yeah, he just ignored the contact that time. They were all over Simons, but it didn't matter.
MP finds Embiid. to the paint. With force, Embiid takes it to him.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. 46 seconds left in the first half. Tatum down low. Embiid's there. Tatum's shot is off. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 13-4 run. A nice shot by MP.
Well, MP has been very aggressive here, looking for his own offense, generating great results.
Here's Simons. He's coming off a 16-point game against Brooklyn. Releases. Good as the jump shot falls. Simons has got 13 points.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Tatum passes to Hauser. No good on the three. And so that's the end of the first half. 76ers ahead, ending the second quarter on a 15-6 run. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. In the Eastern Conference, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, the Greek Freak, always a great pick for this world because he's so consistent. Gives the team anchorable.
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Boston Celtics. And that is it for halftime.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. MP really making a difference here.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got MP. Quentin Grimes out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Paul George, and it's Embiid into the center, locking down the middle. And you think of the different styles of play. Tim, is there one that you prefer watching?
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play, and I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can. Pass to Grimes. Back to MP. Stolen by Tatum. And Tatum slams it home.
And the defense hates to see it. Tatum putting on a little bit of a show with that game.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And now let's highlight the deadliest deep threats to come into the NBA this season on our rookie leaderboard. MB third.
And I think there's a little rivalry among that group of rookie bombers. I know he'd love to see his name all the way at the top of the list.
Celtics trail by 7. Brown outside. Cash money. Brown with the tray.
A guy who shoots the three well and without hesitation. Defense can't afford to give Brown that much room.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
And Keita gets it to go. Keita's got 10 points in the game.
You can't play much better than this. That's 4 straight to start the half.
And here's MP for 3. Connects from three-point range.
S'il te plaît.
And the 76ers lead by 7. Outside Tatum. Out to White. Pass to Pritchard. They set the pick. Off target from outside.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Assertive move by Embiid.
Well, that is nice touch and confidence on the mid-range from Embiid.
Now Tatum. He's got 10. Hits it from three-point range. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Philadelphia leading by 6. MP, that's for 2. And the shot falls short this time.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Maxey kicks to Embiid. And stolen by White. Pritchard with a wide-open look. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 4 assists now tonight. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now, here in the third. MP, that's for 2. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, good luck blocking out Embiid. He is so massive at 7 feet. He can just power his way to grab offensive rebound.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Simons, he's checked in for the Celtics. Philadelphia also making some changes. Oubre's checked in for Paul George. Edgecombe comes in for Quentin Grimes. And Jared McCain subbed in for Maxey. Back to Tatum. Three-pointer. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 16.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Embiid passes to Embiid. Bucket is good. 10 points for Joel Embiid.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Tatum on the wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. Really like
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D chills.
The 76ers leading. MP outside. And the dunk by Embiid.
Yeah, Embiid right at the rim. That looked easy.
Here's Simons. He's got 19. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Tatum. And here's Tatum for 3.
No, they
and
win.
Again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
A 3 from MP.
Putain.
On Boston. Outside Tatum. And the rejection by MP. It could go. And the second attempt doesn't fall. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we're coming back in just a moment.
Too much.
In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to...
Fortnite.
Changes here for the Celtics. Kate is checked in, and it's Jason Tatum in for Sam Hauser. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Edwards. MP comes in for Kelly Oubre. George is checked in for Jared McCain. And Quentin Grimes in for Edgecombe. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Thank you, Allie. Pritchard and White are they're gone.
No.
On the block, it's Tatum with Kata. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot. That's the Boston 5. MP showing the range.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Celtics trail by 7. Tatum. The putback. MP there for the rebound. The The 76ers have gone 7 of 10 shooting the
Oh
ball
là là.
since the start of the fourth quarter. He
C'est ça clip ça.
drills the three.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
It's off.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Yeah, it's just
Ouais,
time to
j'ai-
settle
Oh, il a-
everything down.
attends,
Get high percentage looks and then D
C'est
up.
un Paul.
And talk about effort. Embiid staying with them.
Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Jacks up a three. Buries
Ah
the
ouais, il colle pas son joueur.
A breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
MP
Sur
fires.
ta
The
tête.
response.
Sur ta tête.
MP delivering.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
Here's Pritchard. Brown feeling
C'est
out a
win,
bit.
c'est win. On a 12 points d'écart.
Pocket six.
Et il joue le temps.
And they double up Brown. Brown finish through the
C'est fini,
contact from
le 10 points
Brown.
d'écart.
And very
tu
early
veux
on,
remonter,
Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
Ah, Thomas, là, je suis poster.
Making every effort to put this game
Attends,
on
là,
ice.
And this
Faut
run
regarder,
should
là, mais,
seal this win. What a timely burst.
Tatum. A huge two-handed.
pourquoi il met un écran en ensemble, je sais pas.
And so it's
Laisse-
Maxey
laisse-
with it.
faut
He
shooter.
brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Faut que je shoot, fallait que je
Pritchard
shoot.
rips
Comme
down
ça,
the rebound.
on a une attaque
And I
après.
think they realize any
Et je
hope
joue
of
au
a
buzzer.
comeback is gone.
Yeah, I
Là,
think
regardez,
it's time to
regardez,
wave
regardez,
the
regardez.
white flag.
On a une seule attaque, vraiment.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue
J'attends
with
jusqu'au
the
bout.
W.
14,
MP
13,
outside.
12, 11.
Six on the shot
Bon
clock.
écran. 3, 2, 1.
Takes the three. So Philadelphia wins it.
Technique
A
de puant,
solid
mais je m'en
win.
fous, on a gagné. J'ai pour ça le son il vous gêne. On dirait Désiré Doué, mon joueur, un peu. Oh, je suis mort. Je suis mort. Vas-y, frère. Je prends une manière. Oh. Je compte comme bif. J'ai pas Davis. Wow, wow, wow. Ah, vous entendez? Ah, non. Je sais pas si vous entendez. Non, mais vas-y, mais tranquille, ton groupe de merde. C'est quoi ça? Oh bon, putain. Oh putain,
Coming right up, the 76ers taking on the Spurs. For the 76ers, good times. They've won 4 of the last 5.
jamais ils gagnent. Bah oui, non mais.
Night in and night out. They look to establish their style of play again here tonight with
Je
another
fasse
win.
gaffe. Pourquoi il est comme plutôt?
Sixers tip-off coming right up. All right, let's check out San
Ouais, il
Antonio's
est
starting
comme.
lineup. Fox at the 1 with
Allez.
Kessel at the 2. Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild. But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up. And still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Non, il est blessé.
Back come the Spurs in transition. Castle outside from downtown. Paul George pulls down the board. MP with it. Castle covering. Count that bucket.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
For San Antonio, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Fox finds Castle. Vassell outside. Lets the three fly. The rebound by MP.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Pass to George. There's the triple. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Allez, les gars,
when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Nice shot by MP.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Spurs have gone only 1 of 6 so far. San Antonio moving the ball around. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
That's a nice bit of space. And Johnson was locked and loaded for that catch-and-shoot shot.
And MP with a basket on the assist from Maxey. MP's got 7.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
C'est un 2 s'il tire.
Vassell outside. Pass to Johnson.
C'est un 3 par contre s'il tire.
Fox outside. Clock at 6. Shoots over Maxey. It's rebounded by George. You know, Sam, at this point of the year, I'd imagine it's tough for teams outside the playoff picture to not get distracted.
Well, you really try not to. Staying in the moment is best. You've got to focus on what's in front of you.
Changer.
Season on as high a note as you can.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Boston put on a show. He had 33 points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. It was a fantastic game for him. He found multiple ways to chip in, and you know he wants to repeat that tonight.
Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
BA, I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate
j'ai mis 10 points sur les 13.
And Fox has got the ball here for San Antonio.
Avec une passe D, ça veut dire c'est Paul George qui a mis le 3 points.
He might be looking at some adjustments.
J'étais jamais con pourtant.
And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Andre Drummond is checked in for Embiid. Oubre comes in for Paul George. Grimes, he's checked in for McCain. And it's Edgecombe in for Tyrese Maxey. Now here's Sohan. 8 points in his last timeout. Kicks it out to Barnes. The 3. It's hauled in by Oubre.
Surprising to see him this here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Pass to Edgecombe. Back to MP. Fires for 3.
Oh là là. Oh là 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 là, ça clip ça. Ah, il est beau lui.
The 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Spurs trail by 9.
Salut mon gars. Non, le plus de ma tête, Viens like s'il te plaît. Comme ça t'as plus de gens.
Oubre. Here's Edgecombe. From deep, MP.
Oh là là. Non, j'ai dit.
Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good by Drummond.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Sohan. Shot to stop the run, and he dunks it down.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
On va faire
MP left side. He got it up. That
Putain,
misses.
j'ai fait un tir de
Would have counted had it gone.
tir de
And
merde.
so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. They have a nice 9. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard. He's checked in for Bona. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to
Il
adjust.
l'avait quand même.
So on the floor for the Spurs.
Comment c'est Wemby qui me prend?
Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. Then there's Harper.
Sur ta
and it's
tête,
Harrison
Wemby.
Barnes.
Sur ta
And it's
tête.
Waters in at the shooting guard.
They're getting torched on
Allez,
the
je suis mort.
perimeter. 4 of
Je
the
suis
last 5
mort.
buckets have been threes.
Shot from the top of the key. Wembanyama, no good.
Ah, ils l'ont pas boosté au shoot, c'est dommage.
The boys after that rebound.
The drive by MP.
Hey.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Thiago, j'ai mis un Thomas. Il est pas ouf, mais
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy
Oh,
like
bah ouais,
MP
bah ouais.
succeeding like this on the offensive end. Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
From deep, MP. And Philadelphia
Oh.
hits again from deep.
That's
They'll
been
remire.
typical of their performance today.
Putain,
They're
switch.
sharing the
That's
ball and creating good shots.
Wembanyama, screen on Maxey. Here's Harper. The putback.
Ah, je
Oh,
peux rien faire.
Wemby! The putback!
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
MP shot is good.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
sans trop prendre le filet.
Pass to Wembanyama. Over MP. And
Merci.
no good, trying to use the glass.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply,
Well,
we've
sure,
never seen a
time,
seven-footer
something
with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Il va aller au panier.
Wembanyama against MP. Lets it go from 11. And
Let's go.
Wembanyama missing. The Sixers lead by 20. Back to MP. Philadelphia moving it around from behind the arc. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Ouais, chef. Attendez. Regardez Wembanyama, là, il prend le rebond. Il a 5 têtes de plus que lui.
1:44 left in the first half. Waters, he buries it from 3.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the offense.
Here's MP. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. That's 29 points for MP.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Ah, au deuxième carton, c'est bien par contre.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. From deep, MP sinks
Sur
it
ta
from
tête.
distance. MP's got 32 points.
Well, if you blinked, you missed MP getting that shot.
32 points. Ah, plus
Harper
en plus.
passes to Waters.
Oh,
And here's Wembanyama. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good
faut vite,
production.
Listen,
vite aller
it's a
marquer. Envoie la
team
balle.
sport. But without him, this
Attends, envoie la balle.
deficit would be a lot bigger.
From deep, MP.
Ah,
Rebound
putain,
by San
c'est pas grave,
Antonio.
c'est pas grave.
This game coming on the heels of
C'était
their
parce
win
qu'il fallait
versus the
vite aller
Knicks.
marquer.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road,
Sometimes.
but they ran the
Faut-
offense
faut-
brilliantly.
Encore un peu.
Pourquoi
Pourquoi je le laisse passer? Oh, let's go. Ah non, mais il y a 9
They're
millièmes.
finding ways to get the ball into the paint.
C'est le même scénario.
5 consecutive buckets.
MP with it. He picked up 33 points in their last win against Boston.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his
Wait,
teammates,
besoin
racking
d'un
up
écran.
the assists.
Reste
So important to
deux,
the team
un.
chemistry.
2 on the clock. MP getting it done. for
C'est pas mettre un
Philadelphia.
écran,
And
ça,
he's hit
Béran.
8 3-pointers. Strong shooting performance in this one. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the...
Look here now at the 76ers.
On est
They're
premier.
right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be.
On
Now it's a
mérite.
matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will...
And turning back to our first half, things going well. Extremely well for the 76ers. And that's a wrap on halftime.
Je suis à 32 points. Et Thiago, 32 points deuxième carton. Plus que 10 points. Et je suis à mon record.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Jared McCain out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's MP, then it's Joel Embiid, and it's George in at the three. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And it's already hard enough to play D in this league. Some people feel that traveling has gotten out of control, Coach.
Well, I don't know if it's gotten out of control, BA. I think the referees do a pretty good job of traveling. I think what's important for the referees is they have to be able to determine which travel calls gain a guy an advantage and which ones you could let go because they have no effect on the game.
Ouais, il a fini en Y, le poteau. Non, de l'autre côté, j'aimerais bien.
MP scanning the floor. Embiid a screen on Johnson. Here's MP, and it's in there. MP's got 5 points in the quarter.
Le poteau, il a
He's
fini en
been nothing
Y.
short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Voilà, c'est bon.
Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Fox outside. No good with the triple. Philadelphia leading by 19.
Oh, le combat
When
de
you
titan,
watch
par
De'Aaron
contre.
Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Graham?
Well, BA, this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Johnson passes to Fox.
Oh, je suis un bâton sauteur. Ah, skip.
Shoots over Maxey. Again, the miss by Fox.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one
Ouais,
of
non,
their
j'ai
first
fait de la
4
merde.
attempts.
Spurs trail by 19.
Boy,
they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Johnson with a bucket.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Embiid a screen on Johnson. Here's MP.
Hey, ça c'est un bon moment ça. Ça on aime bien ça. Thiago, beau dunk. Regarde. J'ai fait 2 dunks dans la partie. Celui-là il est meilleur. Bête de dunk, regarde. Je te demande un écran. Écran. Tac. C'est les meilleurs que je peux faire.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
Bah ouais, mais genre ça fait pas d'animation quand je dunk. Parce que bah de une c'est dur de se marquer. Et de deux parce que je peux pas détendre.
Here's the teardrop and it's finished off by Fox as he lays it in.
Bah,
Fox has got 7 points.
Tricky shot by Fox right there. That floater is nearly impossible to defend.
Again, Anna.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, j'ai une vidéo de fou. Tu vois la vidéo le son soleil. Et bah, je fais ça, hein. C'est alors que de base moi je suis soleil. Tu connais pas.
Fox against Maxey, and he drops it in from the low post. Fox has got 6 here in the corner.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball.
Oh leur sur leur deux têtes. Ça c'est un bon moment.
A nice shot by MP.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
And here's the timeout from Mitch
Ah, je suis à
Johnson
45, j'ai battu
now.
mon
He might have
record.
seen something he needs to review with his guys.
Troisième personne,
And the
salut.
76ers will have a different look here. Drummond's checked in for
Dis-moi si le son en arrière
Oubre comes in for Paul
il
George.
t'embête.
Grimes, he's checked
Comme
in
ça,
for
j'enlève.
McCain. And it's
Ah,
Edgecombe
vas-y,
in
on
for Tyrese Maxey.
Ouais, il est
103
parti
left in the third
sale,
quarter.
là. Oh la sang.
Here's Champagny. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7
Quoi?
points a game.
Hein? Bah c'est mon tel et le PC.
Here's Cornette.
J'ai harcelé un peu.
Grabs the miss.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Green Giant, bro!
Ooh, got that one up quick. MP's got 47 points.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this
Vas-y.
Sohan outside.
Attends pas là, je peux pas.
Pass to Champagny.
Je refais un buzzer.
From deep, Harper. Kicks it out to Barnes.
Ouais, ça est shooté par contre.
Cornette sets a screen. The three ball.
Je refais un
Again,
buzzer.
missed by the Spurs.
Je refais un buzzer.
And here's MP from outside.
Oh,
And so
Thomas.
it's the Philadelphia 76ers ending the period
Oh, ça aurait
up by
été
a
super beau,
staggering
ça.
23 points. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dot.
47 points.
Both teams changing it up here. Here's MP, a three from the inbound. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Spurs trail by 19. So on the floor for San Antonio. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. And it's Fox in at the 1 spot. And
En
once
fait, les
again,
Spurs,
off the mark
genre,
by San
sur le
Antonio.
jeu, ils sont pas
So
boostés.
far in the second half, he hasn't been
Alors que,
able to get another
merde,
three to fall.
dans la vraie
Well,
vie,
if you
c'est bien
have
fort.
the space, you have
dommage.
to take that shot.
En
He
bien fort,
missed
il-
it, but he's trying to keep the defense on.
Et telle personne.
30 from 3.
And you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
It's stolen by Johnson.
Wesh. Ok, Wendy, ouais.
Now here's Fox.
Putain, je joue mal.
Here's Castle. Let's loose for 3. Vassell. He's off from 3. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in.
Allez, Alex.
MP outside.
Allez,
Battle, but
chef, je
come
suis
up
inscrit.
empty.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Vache,
Oh, MP with a block.
ça j'aime bien.
Strong defense. MP just understands when he should try to go after the block.
Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense
50.
scrambling.
50.
Even when they've got two guys
Je mets encore
on
un 3
him, he
points.
finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game.
Oh là là. C'est quoi aujourd'hui? Je mets 2.
MP with a block.
And the distance between the point totals
Et bah
for
c'est
these
3
teams.
points. C'est 3 points.
Another
C'est
from
3
3.
points.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
Yeah, moving alongside Curry's mark from 2016. That
Non,
was the
jamais.
top
Pas
spot
forcé.
until Clay
Bon,
took
c'est le 3 points, c'était
And
3
I'm
points.
surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm
Ah,
sure
maintenant,
he
tous
is
les points
too.
qu'ils mettent, je dois les mettre tout seul moi aussi.
Castle outside to the left
Un deuxième
wing.
buzzer. Un bon buzzer par contre. Pas un
Wembanyama
buzzer
against
de
Embiid.
merde.
Count it. Good.
Ouais, vite, faut qu'on aille vite, faut qu'on aille vite. Laisse-moi y aller.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. MP way outside.
C'est juste pour
Vassell with
voilà,
the rebound.
se débarrasser de la balle.
And
on va
so
dire.
it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Fox
J'ai pas vraiment
outside.
envie de me débarrasser de la balle, mais là qui prennent un peu leur temps.
Shot clock at 5. Castle outside. Lets it go from deep. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Castle.
Substitution on the court.
Bon, attends, on dirait pas un gars l'autre. On dirait un brosson comme ça.
11 seconds left in the fourth.
Sur la tête de Wenby.
MP outside. Oubre, a screen on Wembanyama. MP.
Non.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what.
Wow, c'est une magnifique victoire pour l'équipe. Tu as franchi la barre des 50 points. Est-ce que c'est différent?
50 feels. Brian, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Dom. Thank you for joining.
Ouais. Une caméra? Quoi? Ouais, non. Tu peux devenir TikToker, tu vois. On va pas devenir TikToker. Faut que je travaille ma détente. Attends, mais j'ai combien d'argent là? Ouais, je sais pas beaucoup. J'ai dit j'ai économisé dans tous les cas, donc pour ta vie après t'es tarpé d'argent et tout, c'est trop stylé. Pour tout acheter après, acheter tous les niveaux et tout, c'est trop stylé. Alexis. Ouais. T'as fait ta saison universitaire? Bah en Amérique ouais, et là je suis parti à Paris. Parce que bah, tu peux choisir, tu peux faire soit la truc carrière en NBA ou soit la carrière universitaire. Et avec l'argent tu peux t'acheter. Ouais. Ouais, mais c'est les bails Adidas et tout. Hein. Il y a des boutiques Adidas et tout dans la ville. Vas-y, attends. C'est une séance de bras ça. Parce que en fait je t'ai acheté ça mais puis si. Attention. Merci. Sérieux, si t'as envie d'être ouais. Là, je m'entraîne là. J'exerce mes pouces. Salut mon gars. C'est tout qui est 26, hein, juste là on travaille. Ouais, s'il te plaît, juste mets un like, ça me ferait plaisir. Parce que je te demande juste un like et peut-être un abonnement si tu veux. Et dis-moi si tu préfères Un live quel jeu? Soit Tuki 26, soit ça du coup, soit Rocket League, soit Fortnite, ou après j'ai Clair Obscur et Expédition 33, ça c'est pas mal. Dis-moi. Ça fait trop mal au dos ça. Est-ce que tu dois spammer pour aller vite? Gifle. Est-ce que je change de doigt à chaque fois pour pas me faire mal? Dis-moi tout. C'est pas grave. Non, il est là encore. J'attends parce que je me suis trompé. Oh, pourquoi il fait ça? Je vais faire un exercice intelligent. Je vais faire ça. Ouais, j'ai flop. Bah attends. Qui t'a demandé? Zéro étoile là. Waouh, c'est trop. Je peux pas gagner un peu, voilà. Une étoile. Dis-moi du coup, est-ce que tu préfères Je crois qu'il y a 3 passages, voilà, c'est fini. Une étoile. Vas-y. Je connais mieux ça en fait. Ah bah voilà, autrement dit, vous avez déjà 4. Tu me dis. For you. Not for you. For you. Not for you. What's the devil? Avance, avance.
And folks, be sure to come out to the game for our broad body giveaway. All fans attending will receive a 60 normal water bottle.
Just a reminder, folks, to make certain to be here from Kicking the Giveaway. Come to the game and get your green.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Here. Doors, I'd have to imagine, game 2 of a back-to-back.
Et du coup, ça parle de quoi au milieu de la...
You're exactly right, Kevin. And it's not just the physical stamina, it's the emotional stamina to hang in when your body is absolutely tired. But the great players, the ones we love to watch, embrace this challenge.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Kyle Filipowski. Bailey out there with Keontae George. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Markkanen in at the small forward position. It's Grimes on the wing. It's hauled in by George. And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
Here's Filipowski. The shot's good.
Oh, ball movement creating a great look. Every coach loves this.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
Now
we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us, an update. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. He told me when he was watching film of their opponent, what stood out was Lauri Markkanen's efficiency. Coach said Markkanen doesn't need high usage to be effective. He gets a lot of his points off of movement, and he brings versatility to this offense. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
Non, mais en mode...
George, that's a two-pointer. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
Nurkic setting the pick for Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Markkanen finishes that with authority. Look out below.
Here's MP. Comes up empty down low. Jazz have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And George, here we go. Pass to Nurkic. Now Bailey. Shot's good by Filipowski. And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 1. Now we know the Jazz have been up front. Before you can rebuild, Doris, you got to tear down. And that's what they've done.
And Kevin, that requires extraordinary patience. You have to be willing to trade away veterans who can contribute to winning. And you have to be willing to prolong the process in order to get max returns. But be under no illusions. Losing is hard on everyone. That's just about size right there. Big nerd, get up and get down.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. The three from George. MP picking up the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Nurkic. And he drives in.
Wow, mais c'est trop...
Boy, how about the drive by the big Yusuf Nurkic? He looked awfully nimble on that attack.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Kelly Oubre comes in for George. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Quentin Grimes. And Jared McCain subbed in for Maxey. Jazz also changing it up. Sensabaugh is checked in. And it's Collier in for Bailey. Count it, good.
You see the athleticism and the length. Oubre able to get his shot off inside. That's a high percentage look for that young man.
Pass to Nurkic. Now Markkanen.
No.
Sinks the three-pointer. Markkanen's got 5 points so far.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
MP, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Outside, George. Now Markkanen. And stolen by Drummond. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's MP for 3.
Oh! On clip.
In it goes. That's his third bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
The floor spacing ability on display by MP right there.
Here's Collier. He has yet to score. Pass to Sensible. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. MP has been leading the charge for the 76ers.
Salut, on est 4, putain.
What didn't he do?
Putain. Salut les gars.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And the guys, what's your take so far?
Dites-moi si vous voulez faire un autre jeu.
Called by Nick Nurse. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. You know, Doris, it's an ongoing debate, but some believe that the game is better today than ever before. I think it is. What about you?
Well, Kevin, despite what you might hear from players from prior generations, I 100% agree with you. Each and every year, we seem to be setting a record for the most efficient offenses in the history of the game.
2 secondes. Voilà.
The players have never been more skilled. We lean heavily into analytics. It's in a perfect place.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Spurs was all business. He scored 53 points, and that's a season high for him. What an offensive performance. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to
For you.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Pass to Filipowski. Now
Allez
Markkanen.
vous abonner à ma chaîne TikTok.
Nurkic, a screen on Oubre. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. Off target with his three. You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
Here's Collier, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on MP.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Utah shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
Thiago, il y a encore des likes. 88 likes. 898.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought it in.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Paul George is checked in for Kelly Oubre. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Maxey. Grimes passes to MP.
Je voulais juste cet attribut. Tac.
No good with the triple.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Three-pointer. Rebounded by the...
Attendez 2 secondes. Thiago, va voir comment je me suis renommé sur YouTube. Pose-toi chez
Jazz. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside. Here's Collier. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got rebounds for 5.
Il y a une animation, j'ai trop la.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
Thiago, j'ai Thomas, mais il y a une animation.
He has 6. To the middle. Markkanen kicks to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And shot on the way. It's hauled in by George. MP outside. Puts up a 3, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers lead by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Tu préfères un live graphique ou en live Fortnite?
Yeah, I'll tell you, the fans are on the edge of their seats. They're getting their money's worth, Ernie.
It is electric in this arena tonight. And now let's turn our... Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Wesh, je paye tout. Je rêvais d'un training de football. Bon, pas du football, mais... Hey.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. MP really making a difference here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
So on the floor for Utah. Lewandowski's out there with Markkanen. And it's George. Then there's Bailey. And it's Nurkic in at the 5. And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. It's a 1-point game. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Fires the 3. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds in
qui n'a jamais lavé son zob avec un coton-tige, il n'a rien compris. T'as la ref ou pas, Thiago? Il est trop drôle ce gars.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work. This is what frustrates coaches. You come out of the half and you miss your first 3 shots.
Rebounded by the Jazz. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Ouais. Comment il sauve ça? Après il s'élève, mais c'est l'habitude de panier. 2 points. Bon, il brode.
MP outside.
On voit l'écran. On voit le miel. On voit le miel. On voit le miel.
And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems
review.
All trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's
c'est mon joueur. Et il la met en plus.
And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the dirt. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the lorry. Back over to you, Kevin.
Ooh, that's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Report 5.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And here's George for 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Good passes.
MP's got 3 assists tonight. And a first time out of the game called for Utah. And the 76ers with some changes. Oubre comes in for George. And Jared McCain subbed in for Quentin Grimes. Collier, he's checked in for the Jazz. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Finished off by Bailey.
I mean, Bailey's about 6'9". Throw it up to him.
Philadelphia leading by 3.
Ok, que faire? Jusqu'à 3 points, sachant que l'autre pourra. Ça c'est grave de.
MP
Ça a bougé trop, my bad.
misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well
Bon
there,
choix de
but
tir.
he couldn't capitalize. Pass to Bailey.
Du moment que ça te met bon choix de tir, t'as rien à te reprocher.
Nurkic setting the pick for George. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
That dead.
MP, no good. Jazz
No good.
trail by 3. Here's Collier.
Cette passe là.
And finished off by Nurkic.
Yusuf Nurkic goes about 7 foot 300 pounds. If you don't check him out, he's going to make you pay.
MP, that's for 2. Another miss.
Attends,
by
mais c'est
MP.
serré par contre là.
Rising up from the
Ah non,
mid-range,
mais
but
c'est
doesn't
4
exactly look confident about it.
Pass to Bailey. Here's Collier. Back to Filipowski.
Non. Jamais.
No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. 7-second difference, shot and game clock.
Faute.
And against contact.
Putain, j'allais Thomas.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have
Oui,
folded
la tête à Michael
foul,
Jackson.
but he's able to get to the line.
The 76ers shooting their
For
first
you.
free throws of the game.
And
Second
74%
strike.
has been the mark for
Here we
them
go.
on the season thus far.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond's checked in for
pas.
Embiid. And it's Edgecombe in for Maxey. Pass to Filipowski. Niang passes to Collier. Over McCain. Here's Filipowski. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
Ils sont bien gênants,
And
là.
so it's MP making things happen for the 76ers. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this.
Salut mon gars, tu préfères un
And a
autre
chance
truc?
right now to show you
Fortnite.
our State Farm assist of the game.
Dis-moi tout, dis-moi tout.
He's checked in for the 76ers. MP comes in for Edwards. And Utah with a change here, too. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Kevin Love. We've got Joel Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Jared McCain. Then it's MP. And it's Oubre in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And so MP will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. The lead is 2. And that one drops for him.
MP ready to rise and fire as soon as he touched it.
Moi, j'étais mort.
Nurkic a screen on Maxey.
Ouais, ton
Outside,
papa.
marking it. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for
Et
3.
ouais, son frère. Ok, là, c'est
Zabibi,
bon.
after winning the Most Improved Award back in 2023, it's been hard for Markkanen to reach that level again.
I think one thing that happens, Kevin, when you become the focal
Il a
point
la
of the
gestion.
opponent's scout, you're getting the best defender. You might be getting multiple defenders, and that takes some time to adjust to. And guys, Markkanen, there's no question about his offensive talent. His skill set is the perfect match for the way the game is played today.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. George comes in for Oubre, and it's Quentin Grimes in for Jared McCain.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Lebowski with it. Working on George. The 76ers leading by 5.
Mais pourquoi tu
gagnes
pas? Explique-moi.
And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
Here's Markkanen.
Il va faire quoi? Il va faire quoi?
Markkanen outside. Knocks down the three.
Bon, ça va piquer les yeux parce que il a sorti toutes ses forces, il l'a même pas touché. Sur ta tronche. Sur ta tronche. Oh là là. Thiago, regarde ce que ça fait. Entente parfaite. C'est stylé de fou. Et du coup là en dessous de nous on est en violet. Tu vas voir là, ça va être le prime de la prime. Tu vois? Là on est trop bien. Ouais. Chef. Putain. Oh, je joue mal. C'est quoi ça? Thomas.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Markkanen. The shot is good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players
deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Jazz trail by 5. Outside George. Now Nurkic. And he banks the layup in.
And the swag Nurkic plays with, it's infectious. He doesn't back down from taking a
allez, Doudou. Doudou. Doudou, monsieur. Le gros n'est pas Shaquille O'Neal.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with our reports on the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to the Jazz coach address his team. Coach telling the team, we're right in this. We have to keep fighting. If we can get consecutive stops, we've got a shot. We'll see if they can come back, guys.
And Allie, thanks so much.
Relentless in their approach.
Pourquoi tu sautes avec moi?
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
The shot is off.
Boy, that is how you protect the rim. That is A-plus defense.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Markkanen.
C'est bon. Attends. T'as pas le droit à la parole.
Stolen by George.
Non, putain.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
They've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
La balle.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move.
Comme ça, j'ai 40 points. Tu vois.
And take it inside. You can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And now we've got the intention.
Bon, lancer France, s'il te plaît. Chef, bon, lancer France. Merci. MVP.
Cannot get the first one to drop. That one to miss.
MP trying to shoulder the weight here.
Putain, j'ai flop. J'ai double flop. Il disait MVP, j'ai double flop. Ouah, attends, on a 3 points d'écart. Si j'ai remarqué, c'est un seul.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
A three and nothing but a three will do here.
You've got to keep your
MVP
composure and execute to get a quality look from three.
So the first is a 4-point cushion.
Merci.
It's a 5-point game.
If it wasn't out of reach already, guys, those free throws turn the lights off.
Markkanen. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Markkanen. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T.
C'est que ça qui retient du match.
So Philadelphia wins it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
Memorable evening. MP passes 40 points in leading his team to victory. Before you were star MP, you were
que je continue ça,
this kind of effort.
que je fasse un live Rocket League, un live Fortnite.
Oh, 100%. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks a lot. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Ali LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And we'll see you next time.
S'il te plaît, réponds-moi. Ça fait 1 heure que je suis en live, personne m'a répondu. Dis juste bonjour, s'il te plaît. Ça fait 1 heure que je suis en live. Zéro commentaire. 3 likes. Bonjour coach. Bonjour coach. Eh bien, musique. Je vous mets un shoot vu qu'on est 2. On est 4. Ça c'est pour un. Et ça c'est pour l'autre. Oh là 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 là. J'ai trop de shoot. 3 d'affilée. 4 d'affilée. 5 d'affilée. 6 d'affilée. Non. 6 d'affilée, c'est mon record. 7 d'affilée. 8 d'affilée. Ah non, merde. 2 d'affilée. 3 d'affilée. Non. Non, s'il te plaît. Let's go. Je suis à max à 23%. À 23 secondes. Oh. Il me reste 23 secondes et je suis déjà à max. Mais j'ai trop de shoot. Regarde, regarde. En fait, là, c'est simple. Mais dès que je suis en mouvement, je fais des bonnes pressions. C'était simple aussi.
Well, both teams come into this game with some momentum, Richard, looking to continue their winning ways.
Oh, these are my favorite games. Both teams come in with some extra motivation on each side. They want to keep going, and they want to stop the other streak.
Well, look at the 76ers starting group. MP is out there with George. Then it's Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard spot.
Green Giants.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
And MP's teammates appreciate this. He understands how valuable passing is to team chemistry, and he learned it quickly.
Bâche.
MP
Sous mes pieds.
with a block.
Doucement, doucement, pourquoi tu sautes?
Left side Young to the inside. Daniels. Soft touch off the glass.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
Sheesh.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Atlanta. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Our end of the year awards are coming up fast. And the clear favorite for Rookie of the Year honors is MP.
And I'll say it, I'm glad MP wasn't in my draft class. I mean, truly exceeding rookie expectations, especially for a second rounder. MP came in and wasted no time making his mark on the NBA.
Now here's Daniels. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. That one's good for 2.
Je suis pas d'accord.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And here's MP from outside.
Oh là 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 là, monsieur, pourquoi tu sautes?
MP's got 6 points.
How about the confidence right there by young MP, just stepping right into that 3.
Here's Porzingis. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
The Hawks have got 5 of 7 shots to fall. It's stolen by Maxey. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Jazz was all business. He ended up with 41 points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Great report there, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Now here's Young. Turned in an outstanding game against Milwaukee. Here's the 3. Daniels misses. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Again, MP missing.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
And he gets the bucket.
Inside, Porzingis can pretty much take what he wants. He's just too tall.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Conchar, he's checked in for the Hawks. Kennard comes in for Daniels, and the 76ers will have a different look here. Andre Drummond is checked in for Embiid. Oubre comes in for George. Grimes, he's checked in for McCain, and it's Edgecombe in for Tyrese Maxey. Now here's Conchar. Pass to Kennard from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
52 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's MP from outside. On target from range. MP's got 12 points.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Porzingis for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And they backed it up with their play. Got protection from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
And Atlanta has possession. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Fires the 3. Drummond grabs the miss.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
J'ai dit 2h08. Ok, vous êtes prêts?
MP looking around.
4, 3.
Puts up a 3.
Putain, mais
the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are clicking along. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
Ouais, il est sous mes pieds, lui.
And some good action in the book.
Vas-y, on part à combien on va se faire? Je ressors 40-28.
Risache, he's checked in for Krejci. Dyson Daniels comes in for Merrill. And it's Young in for Wallace. From deep, MP. He's off on that one.
Non.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good
lève tes bras.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. We've got Maxey, Kelly Oubre out there with MP. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Embiid in at the center position. MP making his presence felt.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Young, the pass to Conchar. Pass to Kennard. Here's Daniels.
Les chefs, quoi de joueurs depuis tout à l'heure,
11 points for Dyson Daniels.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Outside Grimes. Back to MP. Pulls up. Again, MP missing.
C'est aberrant.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad because it was a nice look.
J'ai fait des bonnes passes, j'ai fait des trucs qu'il savait pas mettre la photo.
Thanks, guys. Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level there's a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more patient, understanding how the game is, how to control it from the beginning to the end, and how you need to win. Back to you guys.
Okay, Ali, thanks for the report.
The reach of Embiid, with his size and wingspan, he's a real threat on the offensive glass.
The Hawks lead by 11. Conchar outside. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 6 assists now in the game.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Now here's MP. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
Young from long range. Rebound by Philadelphia. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
So it's Atlanta now, following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. Pass to Young from outside the arc. Look at Young, making it look easy.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
MP finds Embiid. Back to MP. Another three for Philadelphia.
Young Guns love this type of competition. Great answer from MP.
Atlanta leading by 8. Pass to Rizachet. Back to Young. Now Kennard. The 3. The rebound by MP. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Lets it fly. The rebound by Atlanta. Rizachet's got his 4th rebound in this one. Young from long range.
Il est tout seul. C'est pas le mien de base.
He's looking good.
He got a 3 to fall in the first, and now his 2nd in this quarter. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
MP outside. Screen by Embiid. A deep 3 from MP. And we finished off one half of play. Atlanta on top, up by 11. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
33.
Ah ouais,
And you know, for that matchup with the Cavaliers, on paper, these teams are pretty even. So what will be the determining factor there, Ernie? I'm not sure, but they got.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Hawks.
They're doing a nice job of getting their feet wet in the paint. I like the aggression, powering it up and sending it down. Hey, if you can get the ball in close, why settle? Invite the defense to stop it.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
If you had to say, Richard, what's the most critical component for a team to play effective defense?
Supprimer. Attendez 2 secondes. Vous pouvez me dire s'il vous plaît si quand vous cliquez sur le lien, ça vous ouvre sur ma page.
I would say being bought in. If players are bought in, you could overcome individual deficiencies.
And Trey is flanked by Daniels in the backcourt. Onyeka Okongwu is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Risache in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Now here's Young. 4-3. And McCain pulls it down. 76ers trail by 9. And here's MP from outside. He can't hit that time. Daniels outside. Outside Porzingis. Yes!
Non mais le gars c'est un pivot.
Showing some range.
So that range we talk about from Porzingis, so important to this team's offensive structure.
We know how impactful Kristaps Porzingis can be, but he's often limited by injuries.
Yeah, PA, since 2018, Porzingis has only reached the 60-game mark once. But when he's out there, he is the X factor.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Maxey passes to MP. Now George. Back to MP. Unloads. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. MP's got 28 points for the game. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. That'll be their second of a 5-game stretch at home. Porzingis sets a screen. Here's Daniels. Back to Porzingis. Porzingis punishing inside.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Here's Maxey, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. MP no good.
The way he started this game, you wondered if he'd ever cool down, and the answer is yes.
Young finds Daniels.
Bah ouais, il va chercher la faute.
They're making it look easy out there. Just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And the free throw, no good. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, is very important to watch how the
J'ai trop de shoot.
game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world. Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Here's Daniels. Paul George pulls down the board. 76ers trail by 13. Here's MP. Great D that time from Porzingis. It's Daniels with a drive. Embiid with a steal. Fast break, Philadelphia. And here's MP from outside. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to Daniels. Here's Porzingis, plenty of space. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
He's that confident. Porzingis barely even thinks about it.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Atlanta making some changes. Conchar comes in for Okongwu. And it's Kennard in for Young. Philadelphia also making some changes. Oubre, he's checked in for George. Grimes comes in for McCain. And it's Edgecombe in for Tyrese Maxey. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said, "We've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays. Brian?
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Now here's MP. 37 points for him. From 13, here's Oubre. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line.
Substitution on the court.
76ers trail by 5. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. MP is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the 3. Small forward. Now here's MP. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Here's Merrill.
C'est aberrant. C'est aberrant.
Himself on the board with a 3 there. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Hawks?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Now here's Young. Oh, he misses the layup.
Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot.
Bon écran cette fois, pas de
let them score there.
MP. Embiid. Yes. Embiid from in close.
The footwork, the pace.
Ah, s'il te plaît. Le pick and roll.
He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. Atlanta making some changes here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Krejci. Risache comes in for Merrill. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Kennard. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
4 pour d'écart.
Boy, did MP's team need that basket. Already proven he can come up big in his young career.
Now here's Risache. Porzingis. Oh, he jammed it.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Oh, the long ball, no good.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Non, mais ouais, c'est... Hey, il a bien défendu, là. Allez, allez.
Embiid, a screen on Porzingis. Embiid using the glass to lay it in.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Okongwu.
Ça va pas, frère. 8 maintenant. Quoi que joueur. Et ouais, et pourquoi j'ai si peu de foot?
Screen by Embiid. MP driving to the basket. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Pressure is a privilege. Critical shot from MP. This kid does not fear anything.
Si tu peux mettre un commentaire, vous likez, s'il te plaît.
17 points was their biggest margin.
Pourquoi?
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the momentum right now. Getting to the spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Putain, je savais pas.
Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A.
Okongwu outside. And he commits
Putain,
the
mais
intentional foul.
va pas chercher la faute. Mais c'est un pur skate, ce gars.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. That's good. 1 and 2 from the line. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Okay.
Anything other than a
game
over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
And that bucket from beyond the arc.
Quoi? Mais pourquoi Trayon? Il nous restait plus que 2 attaques. Mais jamais on va gagner.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Oh yeah! He sinks the triple. He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And the defense has to know that taking away his three is the #1 priority, and he's hurt them all game long. With that shot, it makes no sense.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Young against Maxey.
S'il marque pas là, c'est bon.
Here's the teardrop. Can't get it.
Lance.
It's all about getting a three right here.
Putain, mais lance, fais une passe. Salut mon gars. Je rage kick là, comme ça. Je suis pas heureux d'avoir perdu, mais c'est pas frustré.
I'm not happy we lost.
Ryan, back to you.
As always, thank you, Jennifer.
C'est quoi ce mec de merde là? Vers 5 ans, je repense à toi. C'est mon gars. S'il te plaît, juste merde, like. Parce que... Oh, putain. Je pète mon crâne. Like, merde. Vas-y, bah je vais arrêter là.